Now when I look backwards, I guess God was preparing me for what I'm doing today. And I would have never ever thought I'd be speaking about the things I speak today. I never went into content creation to talk about religion or politics or any of the stuff that we're talking about. But that defining moment came in 2019 when the shutdown came. So I
Mhm.
actually started my original work, which I would love one day if humanity can win. I would love to go back to my original mission, which was the Comeback Team. The Comeback Team was a podcast I started. My co-host the first season was Arthur Nascarella. He's the famous actor from The Sopranos. He played Carlo, and he was also in Billions. He's been in a million amazing, supporting roles and major television, productions. He was in the movie Copland, with De Niro and them. So the guys, he's straight Jersey. He was a retired New York City cop. He was a part of like the Serpico unit that got taken down in Alphabet City, like the first week he started as a cop. I mean, the guy's amazing. If it was for him, I don't think I'd be where I am today because, you guys know how hard it is. You start a podcast, there's a million of them.
Yeah.
You're chopping up videos for years. You don't get any recognition. You don't know if there's ever going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Everyone's saying you're stupid, you're a fool, you're an idiot. Again, I never went into it for it, and this is why I believe in the concept of divine wisdom. You do
Mm.
your things, and then when you look backwards, sometimes you can understand why certain things happened in your life. And then once they shut down the world, I knew that nothing else mattered because they were coming for all of us. And I didn't care what would happen to me. And I did pay the price on platforms like Clubhouse, which I'm so glad that they were so stupid that they didn't take the $4 billion offer they had at Twitter before Elon bought it. I had one of the biggest audio rooms on the entire platform. I had a room titled "Is the Next Lockdown Coming?" and it had over 40,000 people, which is, even by today's standard, you need Elon Musk to be on a space on Twitter to get that many people listening live. And I was thrown off just for hosting free speech. And as an American, someone born and raised here who has come from a very tragic background, to see that everything I ever was taught about our country and what our rights are and the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, and we're the good guys and we're a laissez-faire country. I can't believe they actually taught us. And I was like, National Honor Society, full scholarship, scholarship to school. I went to Pace University in the city, and then awakening to the reality that it's all an illusion and that we're not free, bro. Humanity's not free. We always led to believe other countries are more evil. I started watching videos of China the other day, and I'm sitting here going, and again, I'm completely against communism. Like, there's no way you could ever get me to ever endorse any component of that. But I'm looking at their life, their built. I'm like, dude, they're not doing that bad at all. Like, what the is going on? So it's like none of us really have perception, the truth.